So let's go inside. Suture and Son Star Wars shop. Yoda? Doesn't look a thing like Princess Leia. Let's go in. Oh, here's the man.
Here's the Death Star Sweeper.
So here at Suture and Son Star Wars shop, and who are you, my good man?
Well, I'm Don Sucher. I'm the first Sucher of the Sucher and Sons. I have two boys, and the two boys are kind of the reason for this. My two boys missed the first three movies. They were born in the 80s, because I'd started my family again. And in '94, Lucas stirred everything up, and they were 7 and 11, and they got into Star Wars. And I thought, well, gee, here's my opportunity. I've always wanted to be collecting and having fun, but I thought I was too old. So the three of us went off on a 2-year collecting tangent, and we filled up the house. So in '97, they were now 10 and 13. And we were headed for the living room, and my wife at the time said, that's not going to happen. And so, so I thought, well, they need something to do for the summer. They like Star Wars. We got enough to fill up a little dinky place. And so we rented a place, took everything down, and we set it all up. And they had a great summer. Their friends over, and I don't know how much they sold that first year. Probably not much. And at the end of the summer, we were having too much fun, or they were, and so they wanted to leave it open after school and on weekends, so we did. And here we are, 18 years later. We never got around to close.
Wow, beautiful. How long have you been in this location?
We've been here 9 years. When I first moved in here, I was working next door at the furniture store, and this building became available. So I took 1/3 for Star Wars, and Tim took 2/3 for furniture storage. And so that was working well. I could run back and forth between the two. Well, 5 years ago, his store burns clear to the ground.
It seems to have worked in your favor.
And I thought, oh, now what do I do? They built him a new store, so he didn't need the 2/3 here. And I thought, gosh, what'll I do? I don't have enough to fill it up, and I don't, I'm going to have to stand all the expense. So, but I thought, I'm almost retirement age. I've been selling furniture for 40 years. I think I'll just throw myself into Star Wars and see what happens. And so off we went. And here we are, and we've filled it up. We've maxed it out.
Well, I think that's probably very true. And you haven't even been open an hour, and I've seen at least $200 or $300 fit into your pocket from those kids.
Well, every day 2 or 3 people stop with stuff to sell me, so
right.
It keeps it interesting, keeps it full. I never know who or what's coming in next. And so summertime is really good. I have 3 really good months because of the 30,000 cars that go by a day, and they almost all have to go past. So
yes, this is true. The one-way road outside.
Audience. So I don't have to advertise much. I want to thank the Grays Harbor County and Westport and Ocean Shores, because every time they run an ad that says, "Do come to the coast and have fun," it's like running an ad for me. So
totally.
It's wonderful. It's just
well, that's
wonderful.
awesome. You got a great shop here, Don. I've been here 3 times now. Twice I've been able to come in the door, and once you were closed, but it was after. Although it was before 6, I'm not sure what was going on.
Well, I've left my number in the window, so
yes, I saw
from
that
out
sign.
Of town, if they're here, can call me, and I'll come down almost always.
That was a good 5 years ago.
I hate anybody from out of town to have to not be able to come in.
Yes,
so.
well, it was the fine folks in the Walmart toy shop, that toy center, that told us about your shop
cool,
here. So.
Cool. Well, word of mouth now, and with the computers, I don't do any computer stuff, but everybody that does has kind of helped us out there,
yeah.
and that's really great.
Yeah, well, I appreciate your time. It's been
a funny
great
little
shop.
story. The other day, the world champion wrestler and his girlfriend, who is a wrestler, came in, and of course I don't follow wrestling that close, so I didn't know who they were. And so they're walking around the shop buying stuff and having me ship it here and ship it there. And it wasn't until they left that a customer walked in and says, "Do you know who that was that just left your store?" And I said, "No." And it was, what's his name over here?
He didn't buy a figure of himself? Let's go find out who it is.
John Cena.
John Cena.
He's a movie star and the world champion wrestler.
Oh, nice.
And so, as it worked out, I think they enjoyed it because I wasn't hounding him.
Did he have a shirt on?
He did. He didn't.
Okay.
But I almost asked him if they were famous because his arms were as big as my body. And she looked like she just stepped out of Playboy. But I just let him have fun, and I mailed them their stuff. And so I'm thinking of putting up a sign that says, "If you're famous, let me know."
You get an extra 10% off.
10% off.
Or if you're from Victoria.
And I really wouldn't have needed to give him 50% off, but he said, "I will take that."
I was going to say, you would have given him whatever he asked for by the looks of it. Well, thanks, Don. I appreciate your time today.
Well,
and
thank you guys for stopping, coming all the way, and I'm sure see you again.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Thank you.
I'll give you because my right hand's occupied. Appreciate it, Don, and love your shop.
Well, come
awesome,
in, we
awesome
sell
place.
memories, and the two greatest things about the store are we've made it a take it out and play with it kid store.
Absolutely.
And then older people coming in and regressing to their childhood for a couple hours is just wonderful.
Indeed.
And it is.
It's grown up.
We may not have the biggest collection, most expensive, or hermetically sealed, but we have the most fun collection.
Absolutely. Well, let's go pick up a couple of ceramic Vader lamps.
That sounds good.
Done. And there you have it. Sutra & Son Star Wars shop. Don. What a character. And of course, this great wall outside. Can't get far enough away. Very nice.